Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to explore the fascinating journey of bone development, from the earliest stages in the embryo to the formation of the skeletal system. We'll cover the embryonic origins of bones, the processes of ossification, and the anatomy of the axial and appendicular skeleton. Let's dive in. The development of the human skeleton begins at a very early stage in the embryo, during a process called gastrulation. Gastrulation is the formation of the three primary germ layers: ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. Each of these layers plays a crucial role in forming different tissues and organs in the body. The mesoderm is responsible for giving rise to most of the skeletal structures, including bones and muscles. Interestingly, while most of the skeleton originates from the mesoderm, some parts of the skull, particularly certain bones, come from the ectoderm. This unique exception highlights the complexity and diversity of embryonic development. The human skeleton can be divided into two major parts: the axial skeleton and the appendicular skeleton. The axial skeleton includes the skull, vertebrae, rib cage, and sternum. Most of these structures are derived from the mesoderm. However, as we mentioned earlier, some bones of the skull are unique because they originate from the ectoderm. On the other hand, the appendicular skeleton consists of the pelvic and shoulder girdles and the bones of the limbs. Unlike the axial skeleton, all parts of the appendicular skeleton are derived entirely from the mesoderm. Understanding the differences between these two skeletal divisions helps us appreciate the complex coordination of growth and development that occurs during embryogenesis. Bones develop through two primary processes: endochondral ossification and intramembranous ossification. Endochondral ossification is the most common pathway for bone development. In this process, bones form by replacing a cartilage template. Here's how it works. It all starts with hyaline cartilage that serves as a framework or template. Mesenchymal cells, which are multipotent stem cells, differentiate into chondrocytes, forming a cartilaginous model of the future bone. This cartilage model gradually becomes calcified, and then bone tissue replaces the cartilage through the coordinated activity of osteoblasts and osteoclasts. However, not all bones follow this process. Some, like the clavicles, parietal and frontal bones of the skull, maxilla, mandible, nasal bones, and parts of the temporal and occipital bones, develop through a different process called intramembranous ossification. In intramembranous ossification, bone is formed directly from mesenchymal tissue without a cartilage stage, which is typical for flat bones such as those in the skull and the claviculas. To better understand how these processes come together, let's look at some key anatomical diagrams. In this cross-section of an embryo, you can see the three germ layers: ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. Notice how the mesoderm divides into different regions, including the paraxial and lateral plate mesoderm. These areas are crucial as they contribute to forming bones and muscles. Next, let's examine this skeleton diagram. The axial skeleton, colored in blue, includes the skull, vertebral column, ribs, and sternum. Meanwhile, the appendicular skeleton, highlighted in green, consists of the pelvic girdle, shoulder girdle, and all bones of the limbs. These diagrams visually represent the distinct divisions of our skeletal system, emphasizing how different regions and types of bones contribute to overall structure and function. So there you have it, a closer look at the embryonic origins of bone, the pathways of ossification, and the intricate structure of the axial and appendicular skeletons. Understanding these processes is key to appreciating how our bodies develop and function. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth anatomy and physiology content. Also, make sure to check out King of the Curve for more interactive learning tools and resources to enhance your studies. Thank you for watching, and good luck studying.